Cheating in any game is not a peculiar idea, especially not in Team Fortress 2, as it's all been said way too much that there is obviously a cheating issue, much to the neglectful devs that I guess you could say care over it. With this being at the forefront, Team Fortress 2 has fallen into a similar time that the Americas did in the 1950s, with the scare of communism, or the Red Scare, except it's now the cheating scare of Team Fortress 2, where you can hop on the sniper class, and just a few headshots can spring about accusations and possible persecution to being kicked from the game, solely because you were able to aim a little bit. I've been very open and honest on this channel about my past of scamming people and getting thrown into underage gambling, and I must admit I'm no stranger to cheating in a little old-fashioned game or two in my past. But as I stated, in past, today I like to enjoy games and have fun playing them, and I like to think that I'm not very good whatsoever at Team Fortress 2. I think the only class I can play to some success is indeed Sniper, because all it does is require you to poke some heads. So I was certainly surprised when an individual was pressing me against the wall, grabbing me by the collar, demanding answers for my past sins. Yeah. So you saw the clips. By no means am I at all good, but this dude starts accusing me and saying, dude, tell me dude, you have to answer to this ultimate authority, that is me. Why do you got 2 vac bans, dude? And he keeps going, he keeps asking, he says, yeah. Red team, like they're supposed to know why I have 2 vac bans. Red team, what's up with this guy? Why's he got 2 vac bans on his account? What's up with that? What's going on? Tell me about it. And I'm out here barely even putting up good frags, and he is just honed in on me. He's like, this dude, he's gotta be cheating. And if you watch my gameplay, 1, you don't see that I'm cheating, but 2, you see I'm not very good at the game. So, the little man just had a little anger circulating in his bloodstream, and I just happened to dome piece him 1 bit, and he just blew up. That was the what do they say, the straw that broke the camel's back. He exploded after that. So I'm continuing my reign of sniping here. And the alarm bells are still going off. Do I have to keep asking? Whoa, God is in the lobby, everybody, and he thinks I'm cheating. I have to answer him. I have to answer his judgment, his suspicion, his conclusions. He's the guy that knows it all, and he needs answers right now, because he's the authority. He's the... Hey, you know what they say? He's the owner. If you ask for a manager in Team Fortress 2, he's the guy that comes out. He's like, I'm the manager. That's who I am. And he's that guy. And that might paint me as the picture of a Karen in this sense. But I'm just super floored by this dude's mind process. And then the dude that's accusing me tries to get me with a little backstab. I hear him shooting. I give him a little pan action. Throw a little skillet up on his face there. And take him out. But little did I know that he indeed is God, because as if fate had it correctly this time, I was moved to the enemy team. Blue team. Oh no! Oh no!
Hey, he's on our team now. Cops, why do you have 2 vac bans? Cops, I'm talking to you. Why do you have 2 vac bans?
I'm just not gonna respond to him.
Claps, I'm talking to you. Why do you have 2 vac bans, bud?
This is so silly.
Why do you have 2 vac bans, bud?
No, at this point, he's verbally asked me 4 times, and that's discluding chat. You know, by this time, I still think it's pretty silly. This dude's acting pretty silly. His name's Jesse. Not that I have anything against people named Jesse, but that just kind of silly. You know, I just kind of see him, you know, behind his monitor, tying balloon animals, you know, maybe putting a little clown makeup on, you know, doing silly things. Because silly people ask silly questions.
Are you too ashamed to admit it? I can see it right on your profile. You have 2 vac bans,
This
bud.
is the silliest thing I've ever been a part of.
Is nobody else concerned about this?
But he persists, and he kept asking me, and honestly, it got me to this conclusion that I was sincerely concerned about I might get kicked out of this game. But he continued nonetheless. He asked me probably about a bajillion other times. We played another version, the last map, I think final map of Dust Bowl, and he still held on. I even switched sniper, and he said, this guy, he's got to have waltz. He's got to have walt cheats. Obviously, my not taking him seriously, he ended up getting the rest of the people talking.
Real quick.
Oh, there's somebody else who's using mic. Hi there.
Hello.
So let me ask you, do you find it suspicious at all that Claps is top scoring and he's got 2 vac bans?
Yeah, but I also recognize that it's a lost cause at this point.
Now, he may be unfortunately right about the bot crisis and cheating crisis as a whole, but a lost cause in what degree? Have they looked at my gameplay? Have they looked at how long it's been? There's a reasonable conclusion to be drawn from this. If 1 + 1 = 2, then these 2 facts must make a righteous conclusion that this man must be cheating. And if it was that simple, man, we'd have like 100% easy conviction rate in the law and order system. But justice isn't always justice. Things aren't always right. That's why you need to conclude and look at all the evidence to exhume and see if something is actually a reasonable conclusion. And also, side note, they did have more discourse, but this is a very controversial thing he just said.
Why is it a lost cause?
Because Valve doesn't give a flying fuck about TF2 anymore.
If they didn't care about TF2, why are we getting new maps and updates?
Because the
Oh,
community
gosh.
makes them.
Pretty much I ended up getting kicked from the game, and, you know, rightfully so. He didn't get any response out of me, and there was no conclusion to be drawn, so he decided to then rule with what he concluded. And that's perfectly reasonable. But here's the thing that I wanted to conclude with, is this thought. Human connection and relationship allows us to restore and understand how people think and why they chose what they chose. I think it's very important that instead of just jumping to a conclusion and coming at someone from a negative and hostile point of view, it's best to approach them in love and talk with them and ask them, you know, hey, why did this happen? Why did you choose this in your life? Rather than imposing your will and your assumptions. Because when you do that, it's like you're coming with a peace offering. So people are more ample to open up and really share what's actually inside their heart. Because we all know in today's day and age, too many people are defensive. They're treating everything as a debate rather than a discussion or conversation. And that's not to say it's always easy to do something like that. I mean, when you're passionate about something, you don't always want to hear what other people think about it. But that's what creates a mindset shift. That's what changes people. That's what it's the conversation, the discussion, and approaching that in a position of love and understanding. Well, I'm going to quit my rambling, but that's my little positive spin and kind of like a lesson learned moment from at least this very generic TF2 interaction. But either way, hope you guys enjoy your day. Hope you have a wonderful day ahead of you. Be useful with your time. I'll see you maybe in the next video. I'm starting to post a little more content on this TF2 channel of mine. So have a good day. Deuces.